Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you had an incredible weekend surviving, going out and seeing the summer and enjoying whether you're golfing, swimming, picnicking, hiking, having fun, going to see concerts, having some fun, whatever it was. I hope you were out there. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. Today is Monday, June 24th, and this is Ocean's Pit. We got a great show lined up for you guys today. It's showtime. Ho, 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 everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Yeah, it's Monday, the 24th of June. And thank you guys for tuning in. Boy, we had a long, very fun weekend, and I hope you guys all had the same thing. So very, very cool. Get right to our sponsors, Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, buy local. Norwich Display Park in Mesa, Arizona. Now, coming up June 29th, Ace Hardware is celebrating 100-year anniversary with Ace Hardware. And at the Norwich store, they're doing a special cookout there. That's the Norwich store, folks, right there, from 11 to 2. They got a chef there cooking some food free for everybody who goes into the Norwich location on Saturday, the 29th of June. And it's going to be a lot of fun for celebrating Ace's 100-year anniversary. And don't forget to tell them to grill your Ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, oh, guys, what a weekend we had. I mean, I'm telling you, it just couldn't get better than that. The crowds were great. The locations were fun, and it was just, and the band and everybody was just having a good time. We started off, of course, with Chicago Prime Steakhouse on Friday. It was a nice event, and Daryl Armenstadt did an incredible job, as always. And that was fun, man. We had great. And then Saturday, I had a twofer. So it was like two on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. So Saturday during the day, we did a graduation party in Deer Park. Me and my good buddy, Mr. Daryl Armenstadt. I want to thank the Mandelli family, Mikey and everybody for the Mandelli family for that. And congratulations to John Paul on his graduation. Saturday night, we hit the Clarano Nestes Club Arcata Speakeasy in St. Charles. A lot of stuff going on in that theater and that building at the same time. Tony Ocean, ourselves, in the Speakeasy. You had Los Lobos, or the band downstairs. You had the Heels from Canada in the other room. Of course, and Irene Michaels was there, so it was great. So everybody can go to any floor and have some great entertainment. And at the end, when all the concerts and everything end, they all come up to the Speakeasy, and we went out with a blast. So again, I need to thank the great job of Danny Ramundi, Double T, Tony Toto. A special thank you to Double T and Jerry Jams. Great Saturday at the Rano Nestes Club Arcata Speakeasy. It was a lot of fun. And Sunday, I had a baptism. I want to congratulate my future daughter-in-law, Angie's sister, Giovanna and Greg, and their John Luca little boy got baptized on Sunday. And then they had the luncheon at Bellagio in Roselle, and Berto did a great job putting that together. And then I couldn't stay. I mean, it was nice because I got to do some things with the family, very brief, but then I had to leave, of course, because I had to go to Del Ree's Chicken Basket Fest in Willow Springs, which was another great turnout. About 100 people outside. It was great. Jerry Lombardi and the staff do a great job. Right on Route 66. It's very, very cool place if you haven't been there. Great food. but they set the parking lot up, and it was Jerry Jams, me, and the incomparable Lisa P. Lisa P was on fire. And then surprising us was my good friends Joey and Cindy Spins, Louis Pipes, of course, another vocalist in Chicago with Dana, and Felix Greco, and they all came up and sang. So we had a big bash, and it was a lot of fun. And the heat wasn't too bad because we're underneath the tent, so it was very, very cool. So I want to thank you, everybody, for that. And then, of course, Friday, Saturday, we also did our garage sale here in Elk Grove, our community garage sale in Elk Grove. So, my God, did pretty good for 2 days. I don't know, we made about $600, whatever it was. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get right to Mary Grievous, our good friend. That's right, for the real estate needs. We all need her. That's right, everybody. Buying or selling in the Chicagoland area, Mary Grievous, the perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home. Give her a call today, ladies and gentlemen. That's Mary Grievous, available to assist buyers, sellers for sale by owners, expired listings. That's Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. That's Mary at mgrievousstark.re.com, or give her a call at 630-688-1725. That's Mary Grievous. And tell them Ocean's Pit sent you, and you're going to get yourself a special deal. And guys, don't forget, Mary Grievous is also in charge. Mary Grievous is also in charge of NTD Vacations. And NTD Vacations is the brand. If you missed our cruise that we did in January of this year, we're doing another one, folks, March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. You love cruising? You love the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line? We're going to be at the Oasis of the Seas this time, and it's going to start off in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Then it's going to go down to Coco Key, Bahamas. We're going to go to Curacao, and we're going to go to Aruba. All right, so that's going to be great. It's 8 days Southern Caribbean cruise, March 22nd to March 30th, Royal Caribbean 2025. And the bands, Mojo's Jukebox, my rock band, of course, Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band, which is going to be great. And then we got the number one country band, Hillbilly Rock Stars, will be joining us, and Seventh Heaven. All of us, 8 days instead of 7 like the last one. Spring break 2025. Call Mary Grievous at 630-688-1725, or go to chicagomusiccruise.com and tell them Tony O sent you. All right, so don't forget, tomorrow is Tuesday, Twisted Tuesday, with Carol Brandolino as my co-host. And Wednesday, our guest to be my good life, health, fitness guy, guru, and a little politics. We'll play a lot of fun on Wednesday with my good friend and former bandmate from 1313 and Big Bang Rodeo. And now he's at Billy and the Vintage Saints. The bass player, Anthony Melchiotti, will be joining us on Wednesday. And, of course, Thursday, Laura Ocean will be in the house with us. So a lot of good stuff happening for the week, and I'm excited. All right, now, before we get to some good stories, like I said, what a great weekend it was, and so many good things happening, and it was just a great week. And, again, I want to thank Louis Pipes, Felix Greco. I want to thank Lisa P. It was great seeing my friend Franny and Nina. Thank you so much. It was just great seeing you all. And you know what I like better, that you guys are all coming out and still supporting local establishments. There it is. Dennis, Lake Geneva, what's up? Joanne, my dear friend. Emo from Florida. We got California in the house, Florida. Ohio, how you doing, my good friends? Wisconsin, Vince Ramundi, what's up, my brother? Buddy is in the house. You know, and it's funny. Lucia, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Great. Albert, what's up? Great seeing you on Saturday, buddy. Richard, Double T, great job. Karen, everybody, welcome to Ocean's Pit. So it's just been great. And it's you people. You people are the ones that come out and spend your hard-earned money, and to get all those people to come out and see us. I mean, the venues are great. And it's you people that make the bands. You know, my guys, I have a best team behind me. My Ocean family, you can't get any better than that group of people that give everything they got. And I think that's very important. I think that's what makes it. It makes my job so easier when you have a team like that that's behind you, watching your back and making sure everything goes okay. So, again, thank you to Louis Pipes and Dana. I want to thank Felix Greco. I want to thank Joey and Cindy Spins, Jerry Jams, of course, Double T, Tony Toto, and Danny Ramundi. Lisa P., you guys are just top notch. All right, so speaking of my good buddy Louis Pipes, let's go right to airtight windows. Guys, it's the season to get your windows and everything done. You know, windows, siding, you know, summer is the time you want to do that stuff. You don't want to do it in the wintertime, right? So you want to get a good deal. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty and quality and dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving the Chicagoland area for 35 years, do it right with Airtight. Call Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and tell him Tony O sent you, and he'll take care of you guys. Also, folks, for you people looking to get that driveway, asphalt, concrete work done, let's go right to Gorelli Pavement Service, family owned and operated. Their service areas include Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. They specialize in parking lots, both asphalt and concrete work. They do repairs, replacements, seal coating, crack filling, lot paintings. They have a 5-star rating. Call and speak to a knowledgeable representative at 815-271-5835 and check out the website at GorelliPavementServices.com. And then let's not forget landscaping at its finest, folks. Jack Vena Landscaping. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring and fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They also offer plant design service and installation, servicing the North Shore for 44 years. That's Jack Vena Landscaping. Call Tommy at 847-432-5266. Tell him Tony O sent you. And you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I'm so happy you guys are tuning in today. And boy, woo, it is just, I'm excited. It's good. Not today. I'm excited today, too, because you know what's happening today, folks? I'm telling you, at 2 o'clock today, I lease my car. I lease a Cadillac every 3 years. So I got an XT5 2019. So I'm getting my new one. It's coming up today, 2 o'clock. What I love about Cadillac, folks, they come to you. You need another change. They bring you your car. They bring a rental, and they take your car. So you have a car to drive around if you go through the Cadillacs. So when you lease, the only thing you're responsible for is tires and a windshield. The rest they take care of. So this morning I had to make sure we get it cleaned, get it all ready. So they're picking up a new one at 2, get some of the smoke and stuff out of it. You know, just make it nice and clean. So I want to thank my good friend Carlo Joseph for helping me out this morning. I appreciate that, buddy. So, and now at 2 o'clock, they deliver a brand new XT5 2024. The payments went up about $25, a little bit more. But I guess with inflation, everything is going up now. So I'm excited about that. And I'm going to spend some time in the pool. I was going to go fishing today, guys, but you know what's funny? Because I didn't realize, you know, I know there's a technique about fishing and stuff like that, but you know, so Carlo, I go, Carlo, we're going to go fishing. And he goes, I got an app, put it in. It tells you if the wind is right in the water and if the, you know, if the, you know, the sun is hitting the right thing. Tell you when it's a good time to fish. So today is not a good time to fish. Besides, it's hot out. So I'm going to go right into that pool today, have a cocktail, smoke my cigar, and enjoy myself. We got a busy week coming up, folks. Wednesday, we're returning to Rosario's in Roselle with Double T Tony Toto. It's at 7 o'clock. We'll be outside patio Wednesday night. Thursday, we're making our debut at a brand new place called Red Barn Restaurant and Brewery in Mount Prospect. That's going to be outside, too, with Jerry Jams. Now, that is Thursday. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Daryl Armenstad, folks. Saturday, we're playing at the best outside patio in the suburbs of Chicago, voted by Chicago Tribune Magazine. We're talking about Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. That's an 8 o'clock hit with Double T Tony Toto. And then Sunday, the 30th, returning again to Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy for Rat Pack Sunday. That's this Sunday, June 30th at 3:30 with Jerry Jams. So it's a busy week and a lot of good stuff coming up. We do appreciate it. All right, today is Ice Cream Soda Day. Ice cream soda. I haven't had an ice cream soda in a long time. Vanilla milkshake day for everybody who loves. I love milkshakes. I love a chocolate one, but a vanilla one is good too. Yeah, not good for you, but good enough for you. Also, I want to say happy 44-year marriage to my good friends Carmela and Anthony Santangelo, of course, from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days out of Rosemont, Illinois. They're great and celebrating 44 years of marriage. Congratulations to those guys, folks. Absolutely. I didn't realize this past weekend is also National Selfie Day. Everybody, people taking pictures, selfies of themselves. It's Selfie Day. That was this weekend. We lost a couple, but if you're big Hawaii Five-0 fans out there, if you watch Hawaii Five-0, not the original one, but they made a new one. Was actually still kind of old, but it's still recent compared to the old one. One of the characters there, folks, Taylor Wiley, died at the age of 56 years old. If we're going into Hollywood stuff, passed away. And of course, we lost a legendary, great actor, Donald Sutherland, the father of Keith Sullivan. What a great actor. Dirty Dozen, so many Space Cowboys, and there's so many. JFK he was in with Kevin Costner. He's made tons of movies, but we lost the great Donald Sutherland. Very sad because, all these guys are gone. And it's just sad because I don't see any new ones. I don't see any new people coming in, to take their place. I don't see them as much. Let's go to headlines, folks. Boy, this is a shocker. My good friend Mike North, remember, he used to be with the Score. Shocker. The Steelers' backup quarterback, former Chicago Bear Justin Fields, has struggled at camp so far. His timing is off, his ball placement is suspect, and often seems disgengated. Justin ain't going to make it over there too, folks. You got Russell Wilson starting for the Steelers. Provided he stays healthy, Justin will come in then, but he's not making it. And Mike North knows when Mike North says something, he's pretty accurate with his stuff. So he does a great job, the great Mike North. Confirming 6 tornadoes this past weekend in the Wisconsin area, folks. In Cornella, in Marshall, in Watertown, Janesville, Delavan, Fontana, and Geneva Lake had 6 tornadoes this past weekend. The weather's crazy out there. Nina, it was great seeing you Saturday and Sunday, my friend. Thank you so much. Ronnie B in the house. Patrice, how you doing, everybody? So, great weekend and a lot of fun. Never tell your problems to anyone. Think about this. Half of them don't care. Half of them are glad that you have them. Unless you've got that core of people, that core of friendship that you have that really do care. And if you have that, man, you guys are the luckiest people in the world. And I'm just thanking everybody for watching. Share the page if you can. Our views are getting better and better. I don't know what happened, but today, right now, watching us as we speak, we had 115 people watching us as we speak. And I bless you guys and thank you so much, you guys, for even giving me a little time of your day, just whatever it is. I do appreciate that. It really means the world to me. And God bless you for Ocean's Pit. All right. And not one of the geniuses police officers had the presence of mind to simply get a sandwich or whatever out of their car and just feed it to Chase Keith. I mean, what happened? Pickles the pig led police on Chase. Oh, these birds. And the stories that you're hearing, the birds, cicadas, excuse me. I didn't see any cicadas. But yesterday at Willow Springs, I think I remember while I was singing, maybe 2 or 3. And that was the most I've seen all summer so far. And we just passed summer. June just started 2 days ago, right? All right. Here's one I would lose the bet to. If you follow Tony Ocean, if you have been following for years, if you're a new follower, you might not know, or you might not know, you might know, I don't know. But me and lyrics aren't the greatest when I do my songs and my shows. And I think after so while, I don't use a teleprompter. I should. I really should, folks. My mind was like that ever since I was a kid. I can remember episodes of TV shows, and most of the words I'm okay at, but some I just butcher. And I'm going to tell you how that actually started. When I first started singing, folks, I'm doing now 31 years, been doing this. And I was strictly doing this Sinatra But when I first started singing, I was doing the rock stuff, you know, the rock and roll stuff in all the bands, 1313, Tyranny, Broken Heart, Big Bang Rodeo, the Dream Police. So I was always in rock bands. And, you know, but I always loved the Sinatra stuff, but it wasn't at that time, it wasn't cool to sing that stuff. No, first of all, I couldn't get any musicians to play that shit, let alone people to like it. I liked it with the Italian background. I liked that stuff, you know. So when I switched to Tony Ocean and I was doing all that Sinatra stuff and Rat Pack stuff, it's Rat Pack stuff at the time. My first 2 CDs, I've got 10 CDs out, folks. You can get them on TonyOceanMusic.com. You can find all the CDs there. And you can get stuff on Spotify and YouTube as well. But when I did it was strictly doing that stuff. And all of a sudden, I was getting kind of, all right, you know, I do a lot of more than that. So I started breaking in the Rod Stewart, the rock stuff. So when you're going from The Way You Look Tonight from Frank Sinatra, and you go into Have I Told You Lately by Rod Stewart, there's 2 different voices. Immediately when I first started, and people still to this day believing I was lip syncing. How do you sing from the Sinatra voice to the raspy, gravelly Rod Stewart voice, which is my real voice, even the way I talk is raspy. So I would purposely sometimes, familiar, popular songs that everybody sings along with, I would switch them, change some of the words, because then you're going to say, wait a minute, he can't be lip syncing because he's not saying the right words. And that's how that all started. And that's why it all started. There you go. So, yeah, my drum puppet. There you go. It's still here. It's still here. We'll bring that out a little later, Dennis. But that's the thing about it. So here's the question. If you're offered $100,000 to sing an entire song, word for word, without any mistakes, what would you sing? All right. What would you sing? I'm asking you people, too. You're offered $100,000. Oh, excuse me. You're offered $1 million. $1 million to sing an entire song from beginning, middle, chorus, bridge, etc., word for word, without any mistakes. What do you sing? And okay. ABC song, Jingle Bells. Now, that's not really fair, the Jingle Bells. I'm talking about a real song. Man, for me, word for word, God, Fly Me to the Moon, maybe. Summer Wind, That's Amore, Kick in the Head. I'm probably good with that. All the other words I know, I either missed the verses or I changed the verses, or instead of doing the first verse second, I do it first. So I don't know. I don't think I'd win that $1 million. Emo, I'm trying to find out when you worked at the Thirsty Whale. Oh, yeah. Well, that was in the 80s. The Thirsty Whale, I was there all the time. We used to live, 10 minutes from there, because that was in River Grove and I was in Elmwood Park. Felix, thank you. Hi, Tony. You and Jerry Jams were great yesterday. Funny thing, I saw you at Piper's Alley years ago. You were inspiration getting into singing tonight. Oh, Felix, thank you, brother. And that Piper's Alley show was a lot of fun. We used to have fun. Robin says Billy Joel, Piano Man, as long as they don't need to sound good. Okay, now, Robin, that's a tough song. Yeah, I'm going to bring you up, and you're going to sing next time, because that's a tough song. That's got a lot of lyrics in it. Elvis. Oh, you know what? Can't Help Falling in Love. I can probably do that one too, word for word. Tony says Ladies Night. Okay. There's Tracy watching. Hi, Tracy. I hope you're doing well. I have not seen you in a while, honey. Come out and see us soon, I hope. But she said Everything She Wants by Wham. Okay. So we got a little George Michael in there. That's what Tony Toto said. You are Danny Raimondi, You Are So Beautiful. That's a good one. Yeah, I think I can do that too. There's a few songs I think that I could get there, but I'm telling you, there's some I just butcher. So you guys, there you go. Interesting. All right, top fastest ways to piss off an Italian. Are you ready for the top five easiest ways to piss off and Italian. And you know what? This could probably go for any dialect, any nationality. This I'm just saying Italian to my knowledge. Number 5, tell them to lower their voice or calm down. I'm loud all the time. Me and my mother, and when I remember the first time Laura came to the house and me and my mother were talking, and we're like, she going, what are you guys in a fight for? No, that's the way we talk normally. So telling us to tell them to lower their voice and calm down. That was good. Number 4, use their bright white decorative bathroom towels. If you go to my mother's house, or if you ever been to an Italian family's house, and it could be Polish and Lithuanian, or I don't know how the other families do it, but we had a bathroom. We had a bathroom that no one could use. It was for decoration only. There was the towels. There was the little soaps. You couldn't touch any of this shit. It had the same roll of toilet paper that was there when we first moved into that house. And you couldn't. We have a living room. There was a gate. You couldn't go into the living room unless my mom opened the gate. So this is the bathrooms. Is this crazy? Pocket full of rainbows? Okay. Tie his hands. There you go. So interesting. Yeah. So yeah, don't use the bathroom towels. Number 3, ask them if their family. Oh yeah, that's another one. I want to piss us off. Ask your family if they're in the mafia. That will definitely get us pissed off. Is your family? I've had happen to me so many times. You go to a different town, small town. Oh, Tony, you must be in the mafia. Or bang, bang, Chicago, bing, bang. You know, that's just like saying, you know what, and every nationality has got that slang, that trademark, whatever you want to call it. Italians, mafia. Irish, drunks. Polish, slower people. Spanish, supposedly thieves, whatever it is. Jewish people, cheap. Yeah, I mean, everybody. I don't even know where that all came from. But every nationality's got something. German, you're a Nazi. Or I mean, it was like Japanese. It's like, it was just crazy. But every nationality, because it would be like that when us growing up in kids in our neighborhood, and we had different kids in different neighborhoods, we'd all give them those names. Hey, Nazi, hey, Jew, hey, greaseball. That was it. That was just the way we talked to each other. It was just our way of talking, and every nationality has some sort of thing. Number 2, serve them overcooked pasta. That's a way to piss off an Italian. And number 1, the fastest way to piss off an Italian, ladies and gentlemen, put ice in their wine. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't mind a little ice in my wine. I don't drink wine too much, so let me just put it that way. And I'm a beer drinker sometimes. If I do, I like to put a little cold ice in there, and that helps too. All right, this is good. Helen Tenuta. With all my aches and pains, I'm afraid I have that Chinese disease called young no more. Oh, Helen, thank you for sending that in, my friend. You guys sent me some good stuff. All right, now let's get to some serious stuff. Today, you know why I'm a little flying today? Pepsi, and I rarely drink soda. I don't drink soda. I just had a taste today for a soda, but I never drink soda. All right. Austrians get bent out of shape from other people because that's where Hitler came from. Okay. Well, thank you, Dennis, for some of this history stuff. Maker's Mark for you. Sandra, happy birthday to Marty up in heaven, Sandra. Marty was the best. Always celebrate his birthday when he came to my shows. Put some rum in it. There you go. I'm all right. All right. So, United States voting is coming. You need some sort of ID, whether it's a driver's license or a state ID that tells you you're a citizen of the United States. You need IDs for a lot of things, or you can't get things done. And here's the thing that I don't get. Ever since I was growing up as a kid, and to this day, as we speak in 2024 of June 24th, 2024. All these things you need an ID for. This is the thing that's mind-boggling me over whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, and everything it's okay on the Democratic side to think that this stuff is all okay. I don't understand it. I'm hoping that you guys can help me understand this. You go into the bank, you got to give them your driver's license, an ID, right? To take money out or whatever, you need an ID. The airport, to get on an airplane, first thing they ask you is your ID. Airport, or you can't get on the plane. A doctor, your insurance card, your driver's license and your insurance card when you go to the doctor or the dentist. Pharmacy, let me see your ID before I can give you this medication. School ID to show what school you go to, whether it's grade school, kindergarten, college, high school, you have an ID. A gun store, whether you're a pro-gun or not, you don't have an ID, you can't buy a gun. Hunting license. I don't hunt, but if you do, you need a hunting license. Fishing license. You need a fishing license or you can't fish. Daycare ID, hospital ID, bar, to get in a bar, you need an ID. Workplace, your work ID, where is it? IDs for everything. But coming up to this election, folks, in November, you don't need an ID to vote. Non-citizens of the United States can vote now, and it's good. So that's what I'm freaked out about. Let's go. Tracy says, I couldn't get a White Claw at the town festival Friday night because I got ID. You got vote, tell them your name and your address. Unreal. Well, Tracy, you probably still look a lot younger. Just saying. That's why they carded you. But see what I mean? She was at a festival and she couldn't get a White Claw. Ema, I want to know what happens if you vote early, then you find the person you vote for did something wrong, then it's too late. Now, you know what? Wow. I got to find that out. If Jerry Jams or somebody's watching, that's a great, great question. That's a great question. If you didn't see the question, if you're not reading it, Emo Bracco, my friend from Florida, who's watching, thank you, Emo. I want to know what happens if you vote early. Okay, so you're voting early. Then you find out that the president, whoever, you find out who the person's running for president, whatever, there's a sex scandal or whatever the hell happened, right? It did something wrong, fraud, So they find a laptop, maybe, they find, who knows? But anyway, or they find out their names on Epstein's Island or whatever it is. You find that, and then is it too late to change your mind? Can you go back and take your vote back? I don't think you can, Emo, but I'm not quite sure what the answer to that is. But you don't need an ID. Interesting about stuff that we just mentioned. Okay. I mentioned something yesterday. Every single person that's watching right now, and even people that are not watching, everybody has a talent. They all have a talent. I don't care what kind of talent it is, whether it's your trade, plumber, you're a good cook, you can fish, you can play pickleball, you can bingo, cards, whatever. Any talent, you draw. But even when you go to work, your talent for what you do, that's a talent. It's a skill, but it's a talent too. And here's something and there's a lot of people out there that have this. There's 10 things right now that require zero talent. Zero talent. 10 things. Top 10. Number 10, right now, I can't say it about the younger generation, like 17 to 20, I don't know. But having a strong work ethic, zero talent to do that. Being prepared, number 9, don't need talent for that. Doing a little extra, overtime maybe, or a little extra when not asked, you don't need talent for that. Being teachable. It's hard to be teachable if you can take advice from people. You don't need talent for that. Using good body language, very important. Being passionate, you don't need talent for that. Having a positive attitude. I think everybody needs to change that. Everybody tries to have that positive attitude, but it's hard. But you don't need talent for it. Being high energy, making an effort, and being on time. Simple things in life that you don't need talent for to do. And God bless. And, speaking of the old days, you haven't lived your life. If anybody's here, I don't have too many younger people watching me, but you've never lived. You haven't lived a life until you've eaten at White Castle at 3:00 in the morning before going home. I don't know if you guys still do that, because I know when we went out before, whether it was gigs or as a kid, your bar closed at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. We're still thirsty. We still want to party. We still want to go out. Where do you go? Well, end up either at Stay Out on Mannheim Road, or then we went to White Castle or Denny's. Right? It's crazy. White Castle at 3:00. Now, I had White Castle maybe, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago. And I'm telling you, they don't taste the same as they did when I was younger. But then what made sense to me was when I got the White Castles recently 2 years ago, I wasn't drunk. I just went there and tried, got me a White Castle. I think it tastes better when you're drunk, and it sucks up all the alcohol out of your body before you go home. But they don't taste the same. But we all went to White Castle or Denny's at 3:00 in the morning, and that's it. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Again, it is June 26th. How about my friend Sal from Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area. My good friend Sal. And let's not forget Danny Maggi from Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local, shop local. And let's not forget my good friend from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision and auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Give Michael and Gigi a call. Tell them Tony O sent you. The old saying was Denny or die. There you go. Angels, Dappers. That was another one. Wags or Burrito King. Let's go to Burrito King. Oh, great coming in. Great going in. Bad coming out. Bad coming out. Again, thank you for all your views today. 147 people are watching us today right now as we speak. And I'm very blessed for that. Thank you. I love this quote, guys. A sprinkle F into every sentence is like parsley. So instead of using the F word, I'm going to use the F word because that's how it works. So I can't say this sentence without, but a sprinkle of fuck into every sentence is like parsley. Oh, I love it. All right, good stuff. Now, Chicago, they canceled the fireworks. Everything's happening to Chicagoland. Cruise nights in the summer, they're gone. Used to be able to get the boats, I think. Used to be able to rent them in the summer to do cruise nights. They don't have that no more. They have nothing in the city anymore. It's scary. Let's give it up for my good friend Sylvester Stallone to open the chains of anti-woke coffee shops to go against Starbucks. Congratulations to Sylvester Stallone. Should be interesting. So this is in the San Francisco area. The Stallone slot area, opening a coffee shop, anti-woke coffee shop. That makes it even better. To shop to go against Starbucks. It's amazing how many people you fight over the different companies. One is this, one is that. It's almost like back in COVID or the flu, whatever you want to call it. Back in 2020, it was like the mailman didn't have to get vaccinated. The UPS guy didn't, but the FedEx guy did, or vice versa. But it was just weird. I mean, they're both the same company. I mean, not the same company, but they do both the same. They're both essential, and they both do the same type of work. But one didn't need to be vaccinated, and one did. So it almost seems to me and now looking back after reading and all this crap and stuff that you've been finding out about it, seems like if your CEO of your company was a Democrat, you had to get the jab. If your your president was Republican, excuse me, you didn't have to get the jab. It's just really, really weird, and the way things are going nuts. All right, there's some stuff coming to Chicago. WGN Morning News. One of the world's largest trains will pass through a number of states this summer and fall, making stops along the way. Big Boy, the 1.1 million pound train, sets the U.S. tour, will stop in Chicago. Wow. I don't know if you guys are into trains or not. And I used to have trains when I was a kid. Of course, you used to run them around underneath the Christmas tree, and then you would. It started when you were a kid, and your dad used to put it around the Christmas tree. That's when it first started, and then all of a sudden, well, let's get to the bigger one where you built the village, and it goes to you have the little Christmas shop, and then you have the hardware store. That's pretty cool stuff. I think I went to the Museum of Science and Industry, and I've seen the whole setup. And then I actually went maybe 4 or 5, 6 years ago. I went to the train museum. I think it was in Volvo or near Volvo, Wisconsin, just to see. It's just amazing, some of that stuff. And I, being an old movie buff, I always loved the train cars. Always going on an adventure on a train car. I only did that once to Niagara Falls. One time. I remember it was Union Station in Chicago, and it took you into Niagara Falls. So cool, because you didn't have to worry about driving. You get back. Remember, they had the smoking room, the smoking box room, which is about the size of a toilet. It was like 30 people, like everybody smoking. There was this one room. And then they had like the bar, and then they had the dining table with the dining rubber. And it was like a one-stop shop. But then I remember in the movies, those beds, the rooms used to be a lot bigger in the movies. That when you got them, I remember the one we got was like, where's the bed at? There was one that was up. I mean, I was up. It was like a bunk bed. I think it was my second wife at the time. She was at the bottom and I'm on top. So the ceiling is this close to me. It was like, and I couldn't even change in the room. I had to change outside to try to, it couldn't, it was so small. Just funny stuff. But old school. That's why I love sort of stories and watch the stuff on trains. If you're wrestling fans, I know Richard Hamlin is. I don't know how many other people are wrestling fans. If you know Shane O. McMahon, of course, he was the son of Vince McMahon, the CEO of the WWF, WWE. Now, of course, he's not there no more. Now it's Hunter. But there's a rumor going on right now that Shane O'Mac is negotiating, talking with AEW, which is the counter, the other wrestling establishment against WWE. Would be interesting. Now, here's a fact that I'm going to say, and it might piss some people off, and it might not. But this is fact. Fact. Sometimes, Tony, you got to have the facts. Facts. And then this might explain a lot of shit that's going on in this world. Think about this. Now, you ready for this? This came from a man of memes, today's history lesson. President Abraham Lincoln, killed by a Democrat. John F. Kennedy, assassin, was a Democrat. Martin Luther King, Democrat. Created the KKK, started Democrats. Lynched the African Americans, Democrats. Segregation, Democrats. Created Jim Crow, Democrats. Internment camps, Democrats. Confederacy, Democrats. Called racists, Republicans. Sad thing to say. Fact. It's just sad. I don't get it. And still to this day, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, whether you're a Biden, whether you're a Trump, whatever it is, 81 million votes for our president of the United States. And I've never seen a pro-Biden hat, shirt, or flag anywhere. And I'm out 5-6 days a week and nights. And I've been to a lot of different towns. I've been to a lot of different states. And I haven't seen any. If you can find one, except maybe one in your backyard that you voted for or whatever it was. I don't know whatever side it is. Find me one. It's just mind-boggling to me. And what's mind-boggling to me is even these people that committed crimes, but no charges were ever, nothing happened. Just, the DC war criminals, no charges. COVID criminals, no charges. Epstein's client list, no charges. Anthony Fauci, no charges. The Clintons, no charges. Pelosi, no charges. Come on. If you're going to do something, folks, do it right on both sides. Then maybe everybody wouldn't be so crazy. You're going to do it to this side, you got to do it to that side too. Make it fair. At least that's the way it used to be. I don't know. It's crazy, guys. Science. This is a science fact. A dog gets more factual information from sniffing another dog's butt than a human does from watching CNN. Oh, God, that I love that one. Yes, why Biden have 100 people at his rallies? Trump have over 1,000. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, here's another thing I can't get, folks. I've been working since the age of 15. I remember my very first job. I think it was Fox River Grove Bowling Alley. Might have been one of my first, where it would be pin stuck on aisle 9 or whatever. You had to go there and hit the button and reset it, and And I think I then worked at Caputo's, but back then I'm not good at math, guys. So at Caputo's, there was no registers. They gave you a brown paper bag and a crayon, 2 oranges, and you couldn't give back change. I think I made the place broke that day from giving back too much money to people. Then I worked at a movie theater as an usher, and then I worked at Wagner Shoe Corral in River Forest on North Avenue, shoes, and then I was just crazy. But I was 15, I was out there working. I just don't understand. I don't understand how people this age, between 19 and 24, 25, with no jobs. How do they work? How do they live? How do they buy anything? They don't want to work. Oh, I got to work 8 hours today. I don't get it. I don't understand how it works. It's mind-boggling to me, folks. Ocean's Pit Litter Show about big things Monday through Friday. We got to other shows coming up, folks. On the 13th of July, we're returning back to Freddy's. Beautiful Freddy's in Fox Lake, right on the water. This time it's going to be a Saturday, folks, at 2 o'clock, 2 to 5. That's July 13th. Also for 4th of July weekend on the 6th of July, Saturday, for the first time ever, we'll be at the Thirsty. Now, we were at the Thirsty Parrot in Lake Como, Lake Geneva, always on Sundays, always the day before the holiday, because whether it was Labor Day, Memorial Day. But this time, Saturday, July 6th, 4th of July weekend, we're going to be at the Thirsty Parrot on a Saturday. That's a 5 o'clock hit, 5 to 9. Tony Toto and Jerry Jams, we're waiting to see if I can get Danny on that one. But it's a 5 to 9. We never played it on a Saturday, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, Freddy's, again, in Fox Lake on the water, 2 to 5, me and Jerry Jams. Beautiful. Great place to be. All right, so, yeah, Mommy and Daddy are supporting them, and it's weird because Mommy and Daddy got to be making some good money now because people are just everything with the inflation. Let's see some discoveries. The Flaming Saganagi cheese, which is Greek cheese, right? It actually originated in 1968 in Greektown. So I'm going to have, speaking of Greeks, our co-host tomorrow, the great Carol Brandolino. So I want to talk to Sarah and see if she knows when that was invented. We'll test her a little bit. Carol, if you're watching, you might want to do your homework. In case you're wondering, the original patent for the toilet paper roll came in 1891 and shows the correct rolling direction in case you ever doubted when you put on that toilet paper roll. A lot of useless information here, folks, but people talk behind your back for three main reasons. Why do people talk behind people's back? Gossip, something to do, something different. Number three, when they try to copy you, but they can't. That's when they talk behind your back. Or when they don't have what you have, then they talk behind your back. Well, look at his car. How come he's got that? Bah, 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 bah. And number one reason why they talk behind your back, when they can't reach your level. That's why. And there you go, Tony. Toto, the word for Italian word of the day is sono gelosi. Gelosi. That's Gelosi, means jealous. Sono gelosi. That's why they talk behind your back. Congratulations to former Chicago Cub Ryne Sandberg. Now, of course, on Sunday, they unveiled the Ryne Sandberg statue honoring the Cubs legend. It was yesterday at 3 o'clock. The Marquee Sports Network actually showed the whole ceremony. So congratulations to Ryne Sandberg, former Chicago Cub. That's good, some good news for the Cubs because the Cubs are in a lot of trouble so far this year, folks. Over the weekend, the damage to the Buckingham Fountain in Chicago today, or this past weekend, with red paint. Palestinians vandalized Buckingham's fountain with red paint. Of course, it was shut down. It's just, and what are they going to do about it? They're going to do nothing. They're going to do nothing. And you want to hear the weird thing about it, folks? Despite photographic evidence clearly revealing vandalism to the iconic Buckingham Fountain was committed by progressive pro-Hamas protesters, not one local TV affiliate in Chicago reported the damaging of it. Not one local Chicago station mentioned it at all. Why? Why was it not mentioned? Today is Italy's chance, 2 o'clock, to Italy and Croatia, European soccer. If Italy doesn't win today, it's finished. I know it's restored back to normal, Albert, but the point is that nobody even mentioned it on the local news, Chicago news. Nothing was mentioned of it. Crazy as it is. Can someone give me a list of countries? Anybody watching right now, give me a list of countries that I can walk into legally, and they'll give me cash, they'll give me free housing, and they'll give me a free phone. Tell me another country, because that's where I'm going. Give me another country we can do that. What's fake news, David? Give me one. Give me a country. Give me a country that you can go into right now. Tell me which one I can do that. Walk in illegally. Just walk in. You're going to give me cash, free housing, and a free phone. None. Now some people heard it on the news. But I can't find a place, a country. Thank you, David, and thank you. There isn't a country. Thank you, Stella. Thank you, Albert. Just mind-boggling. You try to look at the positive things in life, and it just isn't. You just can't find it. I don't get it. I wonder why people are so screwed up in this world. How about some good news? Italian Goldie makes NHL history. A 19-year-old Damian Clara has made history by signing his entry-level contract with the Anaheim Ducks, being the first Italian goaltender to do it in the NHL. Congratulations. Very, very cool, man. See, that's some good news. 44 years ago today, the David Letterman Show premiered at 9 o'clock in the morning on NBC. And all the strange characters that would populate late night, but for an audience that didn't get it, except for kids who were home from school that summer. So who remembered David Letterman in the morning 44 years ago today? And these are some of the entertainers, actors that were on Johnny Carson, The Tonight Show, and how many times they were on the show. Are you ready for this? Bob Hope on The Tonight Show was on 131 times. Joan Rivers, 105 times. David Steinberg, 105. Tony Randall, 104. Charles Nelson Riley, was 97 times. Orson Bean, 93. Joyce Brothers, 90. Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet, 86 times. Buddy Hackett, 79 times. And Don Rickles, 75 times. So Bob Hope has the record for the most entertainer, most time on The Tonight Show, 131 times. Guys, it has come to the end of the hour. But before we do that, we have birthdays. It's June 26 birthdays. All right. Philip Jackson, who played Inspector Chap in the Poirot series, 76 years old. Isabella Roselli, celebrating a birthday. Barack Obama Sr., I think this must be his father, would be celebrating a birthday. I don't even know why I even mentioned that, or that family. Ann Wilson from Hart, 73 years old. These are from the past weekend birthdays, folks, as well as today. Paula Abdul, 61 years old. Lou Gehrig, one of the best baseball Yankees. Tommy DeVito of the Four Seasons, original member. Great guy. My good buddy George Gomez, wherever you are, happy birthday. Let's see. Wahoo McDaniels, for all you wrestling fans, celebrating a birthday. Lionel Richie, you are the one. You are the ring. Yeah, Lionel Richie, 75 years old. Pat Sajak turned 77 years old. Michael Anthony, former bass player of Van Halen. Now I think he's with Sammy Hagar, 70 years old. With great Italian-American actor Danny Aiello. The great Todd Rundgren. Love Todd. Tina Sinatra, the daughter of St. Francis Sinatra, celebrating a birthday. Kim Winger of the band Winger, 63 years old. Joey Kramer, the drummer of Aerosmith, turned 74 years old. Andy Scott, the only original member left of the band Sweet, celebrating a birthday. Alan Longmuir, one of the original Bay City Rollers, rest in peace. Happy birthday. Joey Mullen, celebrating a birthday from the original Badfinger Band, the great Joey Mullen. Ray Davies from the Kinks, celebrated a birthday. And my son celebrated a birthday, Tony Fink. And today, hopefully one day he'll be my future son-in-law. Who knows? Maybe. Nico Martino celebrating a birthday. Nico, he's like a son now. He's a good guy. Of course, he's dating my daughter, Marissa. So, Nico, happy birthday, my dear friend. And you have an incredible day. Guys, it has come to the end of the hour. I want to thank, was he born in Hawaii? No. We still have there's no birth certificate on Obama, of course, saying, yeah, he's Hawaiian. He's not a United States citizen. Anyway, guys, again, congratulations to the Ace Hardware on June 29th. You can go to the Norwich store, and they're going to be cooking free food, celebrating 100 years for Ace Hardware, our good friend. So let's tell them again, our good friend, some Ace. Buy local, shop local. Norwich, Plains, Evergreen Park, and Mesa, Arizona. Don't forget to tell them to grill your Ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase, guys. And download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Remember, supporting neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And guys, thank you for watching today. Tomorrow, Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. Wednesday, Anthony Melchiotti, health guru, and we're going to talk a lot of good stuff. He's a very intelligent man. On Thursday, of course, we have Laura Ocean. So, guys, it's going to be a great week of stuff. Don't forget, Wednesday, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle, 7 o'clock p.m. with Double T, Tony Toto. Thursday, we'll be making our debut at the Red Barn in Mount Prospect, Red Barn Restaurant and Brewery in Mount Prospect with Jerry Jam, 7 o'clock. Friday, Italian American Club in Berwyn. It's going to be only from 7 to quarter to 8. And then I'm off to Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Daryl Armstead. And then Saturday will be at Taverna on Division in Melrose Park, me and Double T, 8 o'clock outside. And Sunday, we will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy for Sinatra Sunday, 3:30 in the afternoon. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Thank you for all your first responders, and thank you for all the military people who fought for our country and for the ones who are fighting for our country today. It means the world to us. We can have shows like this because of you people. And thank you guys for watching. It's a little show about big things, some silly things. And I try to speak from the heart. I'm not always right, but I'm going to keep trying and try to make it better for you guys. That's all that matters. And the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. We need it more now in this crazy, crazy world we're living in. Nick Sahaj is the piano man. Take us out. See you tomorrow, same time.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless you. Stay cool. It's going to be hot out.